Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey there, fellow food and TV lovers. This is Journey Joe Mitchell, coming at you from the cozy confines of the TV basement. Today we're diving fork first into the Season 3 premiere of The Bear, titled Tomorrow. And boy, do we have a lot to chew on. Grab your favorite snack because we're going to be here for a while. First off, can I just say how annoying it is that Hulu dropped all 10 episodes at once? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good binge as much as the next guy, but it really kills the water cooler talk, you know? We're all watching at different paces, and there's no shared experience to discuss week to week. It's like we're all eating at different tables in the same restaurant. I miss the days when we could all speculate together about what's coming next, but I guess that's just the way things are going these days. Still, I can't help but feel like we're losing something in the process. But enough of my old man yelling at clouds routine. Let's talk about this episode. So, Tomorrow takes a pretty big departure from what we're used to with The Bear. Instead of the chaotic kitchen energy we've come to expect, we get this dreamy, almost ethereal journey through Carmy's past. It's like a culinary This Is Your Life, with Jeremy Allen White's Carmy reliving key moments from his chef career. The episode is light on dialogue, but heavy on atmosphere, thanks in large part to that haunting score by Trent Reznor and Atticus. It really sets the tone for this introspective journey we're on with Carmy. We start with Carmy meticulously cleaning up the restaurant after the disastrous opening night, and it's clear he's trying to put his life back in order just as much as the dining room. This attention to detail, this need for control, it's all so quintessentially Carmy. Jeremy Allen White does an incredible job conveying so much emotion with just his body language and facial expressions. You can feel the weight of everything that's happened bearing down on him. One of the standout elements for me was the cavalcade of guest stars. We've got Olivia Colman as the nurturing Chef Terry, and let me tell you, she brings such warmth to her brief scenes. Then there's Daniel Boulud playing himself, which is just a treat for any foodie watching. And of course, we have the return of Joel McHale as the abusive NYC chef. McHale really leans into the intensity here, and it's a far cry from his Community days. These flashbacks give us a deeper understanding of the experiences that shaped Carmy into the chef and the man he is today. The subtract note from McHale's character really stuck with me. It's such a simple command, but it speaks volumes about the pressure and perfectionism in high-end kitchens. We see Carmy internalizing this lesson as he writes out his non-negotiables for The Bear. It's fascinating to see how these past experiences are directly influencing his current decisions. Now let's talk about some of the other characters we see in this episode. Sydney, played by the always fantastic Ayo Edebiri, has a small but significant role. Her line about "we made it" feels like both a celebration and a warning. And that final reveal that she was the diner impressed by Carmy's hamachi dish in the past? Chef's kiss. It's a beautiful bit of synchronicity that shows just how destined these two were to work together. We also get glimpses of Marcus, seemingly at the hospital with his mother. The show doesn't spell it out for us, but it's heavily implied that she passed away. This quiet tragedy happening in the background adds another layer of emotional depth to the episode. But it's not all rosy memories and character connections. We get glimpses of the darker moments in Carmy's life too. The Christmas fight, Mikey's funeral, the mounting pressure in various kitchens. It's a reminder of just how much baggage our protagonist is carrying. The way the show weaves these moments in and out of the narrative is really masterful. I also want to take a moment to appreciate the visual storytelling in this episode. The way the camera lingers on the food preparation, the attention to detail in the kitchen scenes, it's all so beautifully shot. You can almost smell the dishes being prepared. And the contrast between the stark, sterile kitchens of the high-end restaurants and the warmer, more lived-in feel of The Bear is really striking. Now, I've seen some criticism online that this episode is too slow, too introspective. And I get it. If you came in expecting the frenetic energy of previous seasons, this might feel like a letdown. But personally, I think this change of pace is exactly what the show needed after the intensity of the Season 2 finale. It gives us a chance to breathe, to really sit with Carmy and understand where he's at mentally and emotionally. So, what did you think, fellow basement dwellers? Did you enjoy this more subdued, reflective episode? Or were you itching for more of the kitchen chaos we're used to? Are you excited to see how Carmy's new non-negotiables play out in the rest of the season? And what do you think is next for Sydney, Marcus, and the rest of the crew? Oh, and before I go, a quick poll. On a scale of 1 to 5 Michelin stars, how would you rate this premiere? I'm giving it a solid 4. It's not quite perfection, but it's pretty darn close. The cinematography alone is worth at least 3 stars in my book. Then again, a 4-star Michelin restaurant would really be something. That's all for now, food fans. Until next time, keep your knives sharp and your critiques sharper. And remember, whether you're in a high-end kitchen or just reheating leftovers in your basement, cooking is all about passion, precision, and a pinch of madness. This is Journey Joe Mitchell, signing off from the TV basement.